Honest, man, I ain't got no brand deal. Hey y'all, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today, filled with nothing but sunshine and rainbows. Today, I'm gonna be showing y'all my Twitch streaming setup. This includes what I started with 8 months ago when I first started my Twitch channel and what I'm currently using now. I'll be telling y'all my specs on my PC, the peripherals I'm using, as well as the parts that I upgraded. I'm also going to be telling y'all what I plan on upgrading next. All of the parts will be listed in the description below, so if you want to pick up any of the items that I mentioned in this video, they down there. Now, I just want to let you guys know this is not going to be a review of these items. If you want me to review any of these items, just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like this video. I've never said that before. Make sure you like and subscribe. But yes, I will be showing you guys my PC specs, my peripherals, like my microphones, because I've gone through like 4, and then all my other stuff like my mixer, my keyboard, my lights, all of that. So if you want to see more, make sure you keep watching. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with PC specs and then go into peripherals. I had a basic theme for my PC. I wanted my PC to be very basic, very minimalistic, with like clean, crisp colors. So I went for an all white theme with like some black in there to match my room. I also wanted some RGB in there to add a little something, you know what I'm saying? So I started with a nice clean white case by NZXT called the H510. This is a mid-tower case. It's very minimalistic. It's very basic. It looks clean. I know a lot of people have it in the 3 basic colors. I think it comes in black, white, and red, but it was about $70, so I had to cop. So first thing inside the case is my power supply. I have the EVGA Supernova 750G Plus Gold power supply. This is fully modular, and I bought it for around $135. So I originally purchased the 650 watt by EVGA when I first bought my computer, but when I plugged it in to start up my computer, it was actually dead on arrival. So I ended up having to take it back to the store, and of course they were out of stock. So this was my first forced upgrade. I stepped it up to the 750 and everything's been working kind of smoothly. Just a little tip. All of my computer techie friends, when I was building my computer, told me to make sure that my power supply was 3 things. 1, fully modular, 2, gold certified, and 3, at least 600 watts. They told me to make sure that it was gold certified just for quality. They told me to make sure that it was fully modular, which is basically like the cables that you plug in. It lets you choose exactly which ones you're plugging into the power supply and which ones you are plugging into the motherboard. And then finally, at least 600 watts. They told me that's like the lowest that you'll probably need for your PC. For RAM minus Q or whatever, we got a little RGB on top. I have the Team T-Force Delta RGB 16GB DDR4 3000 memory. Both sticks are 8GB, which I think will be really easy to like upgrade or like add more RAM sticks. Now, I'm pretty sure you can guess why I chose this RAM. It's white, it's RGB, it's got a nice design, it's very cool, it's very fun, it's very fresh. So I picked these up for around $90 or so, and I don't think I could ask for much more. For storage, I have both a SSD and a hard drive. So I don't remember where I bought my SSD from. I just know it is 500 gigabytes. However, I do know where I bought my hard drive from. My hard drive is the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1 terabyte internal hard drive. I don't really have much else to say about storage. It is what it is. The more you get, the better, in my opinion. But yeah. What I can say is I know I wanted both a hard drive and an SSD because I wanted my computer to be fast and not get bogged down by documents and stuff that I download from online. So I download all of my like frivolous documents and stuff to my internal hard drive, and then I download stuff that I want to go really fast to my SSD. Now on to the bigger stuff, my processor. I think getting a good processor is essential. You get what you pay for. So I decided to go for the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X 3.7 gigahertz 8 core processor. AMD gang gang, you already know the vibes. I originally wanted an Intel, but I felt at a certain point I was paying more so for the brand than the product. So a lot of my friends told me that they had AMD, and I decided to join the family. My parents actually bought me this processor for Christmas for around $225, I think it was, and my computer works flawlessly with it. So I think I'll be staying in the AMD fam for a long time. For my graphics card, my brother actually passed down to me his old graphics card, which I am so grateful for. I have the Radeon RX 580. Now, I don't play anything intensive on stream. I think the hardest game that I've played on stream is Fortnite. I play League of Legends, Toontown, Fall Guys, like I said, Fortnite. I don't play anything too hard on my PC, so I think the 580 is an okay choice for me. However, I do think my graphics card is going to be the first item in my PC that I will upgrade. The 580 is kind of outdated, and even though shout out to Lil Bro for the good looks of donating it to me, I definitely think it's something that could be better. For motherboard, I have the ROG Strix B450-F gaming motherboard. It doesn't match the all-white theme that I was going for, but it was only around $119 when I bought it. And it's got a little RGB logo on the top, you know, it's pretty cute if you ask me. I'm not sure if there's a way to sync up all the RGB in my tower, but I definitely want to find out. So if any of you guys know of a way to sync all of that up, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you, you're the greatest. And finally, the last part in one of the only upgrades I did inside my computer tower is the cooler. I upgraded my cooler because I noticed when I streamed it would get a little toasty in my room, and so I wanted to make sure that my baby, aka my PC, was doing okay. So I purchased the Corsair Hydro Series H100i. This is a 240 millimeter something. I don't know what is 240 millimeters, if I'm honest with you, but that's what it say. I think you can guess why I picked this cooler. It's very on theme. It's white, it's RGB, and shout out to Mandela for installing it for me. Alrighty. We are going to move on to peripherals now. I think this section is definitely the most fun, and I've had the most enjoyment out of upgrading a lot of the parts from this section. For keyboard, I am currently using the Corsair K70 keyboard. This is definitely one of my favorite visual upgrades to match the all-white setup theme. This keyboard has Speed Silver Cherry MX switches, which I think is just upgraded brown switches. I'm not really sure. I usually enjoy the clicky blue switches, which is what I had on my previous keyboard, the Logitech G710. That is a great keyboard. If you have your hands on that keyboard, it's a great keyboard. However, I have grown to love the switches on this keyboard. I love the aluminum plating, which gives it like a luxurious, expensive feel. The RGB is very cute, and I'm always using the volume controller and the music functions on the side to control music during stream. You also get a nice USB port on the back of it, which I use to plug in my mouse pad for its RGB functions. Really solid keyboard, and I think I made a really good purchase here. Next up is my mice. I'm saying mice because I've bought like 3 of these. One because the braided cord messed up and Logitech customer service with quickness sent me a new one. 2, because I like to play Toontown in League during lecture in college, I broke the clicker. And the 3rd one, which is the one that I have now, the Logitech 502 Hero. This was an upgrade from the previous versions, but in reality, I just needed a new one. But I love this mouse. This mouse is literally the best mouse ever. It fits so perfectly in my hand. It is just like effortlessly smooth. On the side, you also get some macro buttons, which I used to use to control my volume or skip songs and all that. I love this mouse. This is literally the only mouse that I have used for the past like 10 years of using a computer. For mouse pad, I have a little RGB thing to spice the setup up. I got this all white mouse pad from Amazon. It is called the Anubis GX White RGB gaming mouse pad, extra large. It's honestly more of a gray color, but that gray color hides some of the dirt and oils from your palms. I honestly might end up switching to a black one down the road, since this one has gotten a little dirty towards the bottom, but I definitely love it and the flair that it adds to the setup. I can change from a bunch of different colors, from like blue to pink. There's teal, yellow, green. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fresh, I must say. Monitors. Okay, so this has to be one of my essential things that I am so glad I purchased. My monitor is the MSI Optics MAG 24C. This is a 24-inch curved monitor. It is beautiful. It is one of my favorite purchases besides my mic and mixer and my keyboard. Okay, I have a lot of favorite purchases, but I definitely love this monitor. It is 144 hertz. It's so pretty. It's large and in charge, and I use this monitor as my main monitor for all of my games and all of that sorts of stuff. For my second monitor, I used to keep OBS up on, Discord, Spotify, chat when I'm streaming, yada yada. I honestly don't know what monitor this is. It was given to me as a gift. It is by HP, but I don't know what the specs were. It was only like $90 and they got it from Staples. So do with that information what you may. For camera, I am using the basic streamer webcam, the Logitech C920. Let me get real with you for like 5 seconds. The camera is only 50% of the work. With the correct lighting at the right angle, you can make your webcam look like a higher quality camera. Let's experiment. How about this? I'm gonna turn off my lights. Hey Google, turn the lights to white. We're not looking too fun or too fresh right now, are we? But if I just turn these lights back on, we already look a little bit better, right? Hey Google, turn the lights to blue. Now I know I just stunted on you, and I apologize for the inconvenience. However, now you see that lighting really plays a big role in your streaming quality. I guess now would be a great time to tell you what lighting I'm using. But I'm actually gonna start with what I started with and build up to what I'm using now. Here is a clip from the very first day of me streaming. I was using this as lighting. This is a little beauty mirror that turns on and it has a nice white light. Here's what it looked like. He is an attractive individual.
Honestly, I should not be winning this matchup.
As you can see, that lighting wasn't the best. It made my skin look oily. It wasn't cute nor fresh. So eventually I decided to upgrade to the newer 18-inch ring light. Now, I only used this for about 2 weeks. I didn't really like it because even though it had like these soft filtered cover-ups, it still looked very harsh on my face. Here's a clip from where I used that ring light. Hello. Okay, so after that, I finally made the upgrade to what I'm using now, the Viltrox VL500T. I've already shown you what these lights can do visually, so I'm just showing you here what they can do physically. There's a simple on and off button, and the greatest feature that I like is that there's a knob that you can lower and raise the brightness with. Now, as you can see, I have the lighting turned away from my camera so that the light bounces back towards me and it just creates a softer appearance on my face. For headphones, oh my gosh, this is another favorite of mine. My headphones are not bulky, they are slim. They have a nice cloth padded cup and like they just sound great. So I went ahead and threw them on for you. These are the Mass Drop and Sennheiser HD58X. I love these headphones. Like I said, they are slim, they are fun, they are fresh, and the audio is super good on them. The way you obtain these is kind of different. You have to order them through Mass Drop, and Mass Drop orders them in bulk, and then once they get them, they send them to you. They've raised the price on these. They've gone from $125 to $175. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think it's definitely worth it. Now, this is another upgraded item by me. I used to use the HyperX Cloud Stingers, and I kind of wanted to stay in the HyperX family, but the only thing that I didn't like about it is the microphone on the side. I thought I looked kind of silly once I upgraded my microphone, having a microphone on the side of my head. And they're also like more bulky than these. These are so slim, like I cannot stress that enough. These are the slimmest headphones I think I've ever seen in my life. Now, don't get me wrong, the HyperX Cloud Stingers were phenomenal for the price. I picked them up for like 30 something dollars, and the quality, they were pretty good headphones. The sound was pretty decent, I have to give it to them. But these are next level. All right, let's talk microphones. I don't know if you can tell, but microphones are definitely my favorite category. I know I had a lot of favorite categories, but this one's my favorite. I have upgraded my microphone at least 4 times, and let me tell you how it went down. I started with using the camera microphone. Glad I've upgraded. I'm embarrassed and I don't know what else to say about that. But then I moved on to the microphone in my headset of the HyperX Cloud Stingers. And let me insert a little clip of what that sounded like. Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get this thing started. The audio wasn't bad at all. And that's why I said the headset is pretty good for 30 something dollars. But eventually I fell in love with the company Blue, and I decided to purchase a Blue Yeti Whiteout Edition. Oh my gosh, this microphone is a beautiful addition to the setup. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. I ended up buying a cheap mic arm from Amazon by InnoGear for about $20 or $30 and slapped it onto the side of my desk. This microphone is beautiful and it sounds beautiful. For a new streamer, I definitely think it's a great purchase. If you know how to work your audio settings and you know how to use plugins and all of that, then this is the way to go. Unfortunately, I don't know how to use audio settings and plugins and all of that. So all I did was I put it as close to my face as possible. I put it on cardioid and I hoped it worked. What's going on, y'all? How are y'all doing? It's Music Monday. Y'all already know what's about to happen, what's about to go down. Let me send out the alerts. Eventually, I craved more. I wanted to sound bigger. I wanted to sound better. I wanted to sound like all of the other fantastic streamers on Twitch who have that clean, crisp, ASMR quality audio. Audio is kind of like lighting and good camera quality. With those comes good stream quality. So with good audio comes good stream quality. And I knew I wanted to elevate mine. I upgraded to the blue Bluebird. This is what I am using right now. And you can tell me in the comments below if I sound clean or crisp. It is beautiful, it is clean, it is elegant, it looks vintage. I don't know. I think I've recently fallen in love with it. Okay, so this Go XLR is an upgrade in itself. I really love this mixer. I feel like it's more of a luxury than a necessity, but I am able to control all of the audio for my stream in one location, and I love it. I can make my Discord low and my music high, or the other way around. It's just such a good way to control the audio, but I don't think it's a necessity. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of my PC and my lights and my cameras and my actions. I hope this answered all of your questions, and if it didn't, drop your question in the comments below. I do not mind answering it there either. If you guys want me to review any of these products, I'm more than willing. Just let me know which one. And finally, don't forget to stop by the stream and say what's good when I'm live. Twitch.tv/MissChemChem. All right, guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.